Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unraveling the mysteries and untold stories of the racing world's absolute most enigmatic champions. We're talking about those rare, ethereal horses that literally break every single rule.
Right off the bat, we're grounding our analysis in the definitive source of truth on this, the paperback edition of Champions and Clouded Glory. This book is essentially the gold standard. It holds the untold secrets behind why these specific, ethereal equine athletes are just so athletically superior.
So, let's dive right in. What actually makes gray horses so incredibly versatile? Seriously, what gives these rare, star-dusted anomalies the unprecedented ability to completely dominate across entirely different racing disciplines? You know, while most thoroughbreds are meticulously bred and hyper-trained for very specific race types, these gray-coated marvels just constantly break the mold. They conquer everything, from classic flat dirt tracks to the totally grueling obstacles of steeplechase jumps.
Now, this source defines this striking coat color as far more than just a cool visual trait. It's actually a chromatic anomaly. Think of it as a genetic quirk that creates this mesmerizing stardust-like blend of white and dark hairs that beautifully reflects nature's elements. It's almost like a mirror to the sky. When it rains, they glisten like polished silver, and out in the bright sun, they take on this glowing, almost magical presence. And honestly, this anomaly adds a whole extra layer of otherworldly intrigue to their indomitable athletic spirit. It gives them a physical presence that just commands the track.
Section 1. Silver Charm's Global Dominance, from the United States to Dubai.
Let's look at 1997. Silver Charm goes on an absolutely thrilling Triple Crown run. Guided by the legendary jockey Gary Stevens, he wins the Kentucky Derby, showcasing just explosive speed and pure stamina. Just weeks later, he secures an incredibly gritty triumph in the Preakness Stakes. Now sure, he narrowly missed the Belmont Stakes Triple Crown by a heartbreaking half-length, but guys, his legacy was just getting started. What truly cemented his global versatility was his 1998 campaign. He became the very first American-trained horse to win the extraordinarily demanding Dubai World Cup. We're talking about mastering a grueling 2,000-meter dirt track against the absolute best in the world.
If you find this analysis valuable, please like and subscribe to Knowledge Lighthouse to help us bring more truths to light.
Section 2. Desert Orchid's Jump Mastery, the gray marvel of steeplechase.
The sheer versatility of these grays becomes glaringly obvious when you compare the extremes. Think about it. Flat racing, like Silver Charm's events, requires explosive speed, relentless pacing, and stamina over a flat distance. But steeplechase, that is a whole different beast. It demands grueling stamina, supreme agility, and total fearlessness to navigate massive, dangerous fences. Desert Orchid, affectionately known as Desi, completely embodied this courage. He didn't just run, he leaped to victory. He showcased exactly this supreme agility and bravery in his stunning 1989 Cheltenham Gold Cup win over a brutal 3-mile course. Desi left behind an unbelievable legacy. Nicknamed the Gray Marvel, he forged a unique, almost telepathic connection with his jockeys, especially Colin Brown and Simon Sherwood. He famously conquered the exhausting King George VI chase on Boxing Day in 1986, and then he came right back to secure a repeat victory in 1988. Because of that unyielding tenacity and his glowing coat, he became way more than just an athlete. He became a symbol of hope, a true horse of the people, and an absolute national treasure in the UK.
Section 3. Dahlia and the White Wonder, Global Turf and the Pure Albino.
Now look at Dahlia's astonishing international turf victories. Affectionately known as the Gray Angel, she used her grace and tenacity to totally capture major global stakes. In 1973 alone, paired with the legendary Lester Piggott, she won the Washington, D.C. International Stakes in the U.S. and then triumphed in the highly prestigious King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Stakes at Ascot. Plus, she maintained this fierce, legendary rivalry with Brigadier Gerard. It showcased a sporting spirit that proved without a doubt that a gray mare could dominate the global turf against literally any rival.
Meanwhile, over in South America, a horse named Albino offered a completely different kind of triumph. He possessed a pure white coat, totally lacking pigmentation. Now, this genetic rarity came with severe physical vulnerabilities, specifically extreme sun sensitivity that required immense special care from his handlers in the glaring Argentine sun. But guess what? Albino overcame all those hurdles to decisively win the grueling Gran Premio Nacional, the Argentine Derby. He became this beautiful, unifying symbol of rarity and absolute excellence, proving that a champion spirit can overcome massive environmental barriers.
Section 4. The Ultimate Racing Legacy. Versatility Beyond Bounds.
There's this beautiful quote from our source that perfectly distills this entire explainer. The gray coats, like the clouds that grace our skies, will continue to captivate our imaginations and remind us of the enchanting beauty that exists in the world of racing. And it's so true. These multifaceted athletes, Silver Charm, Desert Orchid, Dahlia, and Albino, they completely transcend simple specializations. By adapting to flat tracks, massive hurdles, extreme climates, and fierce global competition, they elevated themselves to become universal, living masterpieces of the sport.
So, we're left with this undeniable, mysterious correlation between their chromatic rarity and their absolute mastery of the turf. It's a massive genetic puzzle that continues to completely fascinate experts and fans alike. Is the secret to their unmatched adaptability intrinsically linked to the ethereal stardust of their rare coats? Is it a twist of genetics, or maybe a touch of magic running through their veins?
There's immense value in owning a physical copy right on your shelf to truly study the history of these majestic legends. For the complete deep dive, own the paperback. Get your high-quality paperback edition on Amazon via the link in the description. Add it to your collection today. Please share this video and check the description for more.